Lily, stop pushing. Lily, what? That wasn't Lily in my bed, it was a fox! What the heck? Oh my gosh, I take a quick nap and, actually, I think it's actually pretty late already again. Oh my gosh, I was staying up so late last night, you guys. So late and out in the open like that? What do I think's gonna happen, Sunflower? That little fox ended up sneaking into my bed with me. That is kind of adorable, and you know what? I probably could have woken up with a chicken on my head too. But I guess that's better than having had a zombie pop on my head. I really need to find a safer way to be able to travel in style when we need to do a little bit of camping. But all of that aside, hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we're here getting ready for our continued adventure, searching for our lost elephants as we continue to explore our beautiful world of Zoodesia and stumble upon many new mysteries as we rebuild the map that I more or less accidentally burned yet again. I lose this map so many times, and then we have to rechart the amazing waters of Zoodesia. Well, I guess Zoodesia is both the world and also my zoo. I always thought maybe I should come up with a different name for the world, but here we are. And we've been heading north so far, and recently we ended up discovering a abandoned ruin where a whole bunch of cows are doing research about the people who used to live here. And we don't find it that awkward. Butterfly! That awkward that cows do research. We have many researching cows and chickens back home after all. But along the way, as you guys know, Tate, how are you feeling today? Feeling better? Oh, thank goodness. You just need a little bit of food? Okay, let me get out some zombie jerky. There we go. A little bit of zombie. Oh wait, I already had zombie jerky in my pockets. One can only hold on to so much zombie jerky. All right, there you go, Tate. I know it's not your favorite thing in the world, and I know that there's some pigoos suspiciously close, but we try to hold out on friends not food principles for as long as we can, right, Lily girl? Right, Tate? Oh, I knew you guys would understand. Mr. Fox, would you like some? You can be a friend too. There you go. We'll go ahead and give you some as well. Just in case he wants to have a little bit of zombie jerky. But alright, so I think it's about time to go back to bed again. That's my bad. I actually ended up staying up extremely late into the night reading a new book that I have from the Empire of the Apt series. And so I ended up reading The Scarab Path until 3 in the morning last night, and I'm a little tired, but we're here. We're ready for adventure. Actually, I'm ready to go back to sleep and take another nap. I would very much like to sleep now, please. I know I just woke up, but I would very much like to not have to deal with a whole bunch of skeletons and scary things, and we're just gonna go straight to sleep. It's like if you close your eyes, then of course all of the skeletons and scary things can't see you. There we go. And we could do a little bit of stretching and wake up again. But oh guys, this was so fun. I had such a good time waiting for Tate to recover. We bathed him in the lake. We got this little dog bed constructed for him finally. I have apparently lost the fine art of constructing dog beds, so I had to ask the people at the Two Paw Doggy Daycare for a little bit of help. And we gave him a little bit of rest. And apparently the dog bed is so nice that the pig wants to sleep in it now. So while Tate was resting, I read my new book, The Scarab Path, from the Empire of the Apt series, where everybody has like these special powers that have to do with being different clans of insects. And it's just so interesting. And it made me think about all of the different worlds that we could travel on these wild adventures with the zoo. And all of the cool libraries that we might have one day that we could fill up with so many of the different books that we have read. Maybe, oh, scarabs! There's definitely scarabs and special scarab armor that we could actually be working with. Oh, now I want to get like the whole scarab set. That would be so cool. Oh my goodness. There's even like the Legend of the Scarab fossil record. Oh, one day we might be able to piece all of those things together. That would be so much fun. Oh, I'm dreaming about big adventures, and Lily, lately I feel like you've been dreaming about some of those big adventures too. I keep dreaming about you, like, you know, being a fox for some reason and trailing a bunch of fire behind you and waving like a singing bow, and I just don't know what that's about, but maybe I've just been reading too many of my fiction books before bed. But alright, let me go ahead and put away my book. I think it'd be really fun to actually start a little library that just had a ton of the little books that I have been reading lately. Maybe we could start talking books again. I very much enjoy reading a good fiction and fantasy book after all. And sci-fi lately. Alright, we'll pack up camp. I know, right, Sunflower? And we actually need to start moving on and searching for a mama elephant somewhere in the area before we head out and we continue going north on our search for mystery and also the missing elephants. So far, I believe we have collected 3 elephants, and I would like to have at least 6 elephants in our herd. They are very, very, very social creatures after all, before we end up moving again. But I think we'll be okay. Sunflower, could you please get back in your safari net? Thank you, thank you. There we go. We'll tuck her over here. I'm going to put all of my armor back on just in case. And Lily and Tate, I'm a little nervous about letting you free roam again, because there might be more poison ivy, but I will try my hardest to keep a good eye out for it. Alright, so we found a little orphaned elephant wandering around here who may not be orphaned. I want to do a scan in the area for his mom, and then once we're done, we shall head forth! Lily, I think we should go this way? Okay. And then once we are done, we will actually head out and start searching for more elephants further to the north. Also, I love the idea of picking some dandelions. And these, what is this? What is this cool plant? We have Alaska leaves. How could I use those? We could use them to make wraps. Oh, that would be so delightfully exciting. Look at all of these wraps we could make. And sandwiches. They're basically like water lettuce. I will take some water lettuce back. And we should start a little water lettuce plot. And I will never turn down a good, oh, I destroyed it. I will never turn down a good lily pad. And I think Lily is actually collecting some of those lily pads. Alright, let's gather some of these. Ooh, some wild rice! Yes! Oh, that's really hard to come by too. Alright. So we found some cool things in this little pond, but no elephant. Got a little distracted. Because I very much love collecting plants. But that's a good way to start the morning. You know, diving into a little pond, collecting some plants. Look at you! Oh, you're so beautiful. I will give you a glorious happy home in Zudesia. Come with me, friends. And then what is this? This is a really beautiful and mysterious cave. We'll have to put it on our notes as somewhere to explore right next to, you know, the mysterious, yeah, it's actually right up here next to this mountainside. And it's right next to the mysterious little archaeology center. I do like the glitter of shiny things. Ooh! Butterflies in the air! Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, there are so many butterflies all of a sudden. What on earth is that all about? There's just a ton of them. That is so cool. I think they're all the same species, but I could be wrong. Ooh, that species looks different. Get down here. Okay, where'd he go? Is he up there? Oh, one day, Tate, we're gonna do some good butterfly catching. I don't know, I guess this is just a really nice abundant area for them. They just started popping up out of nowhere. Alright, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Butterfly catching is a little hard to do. But alright, I do want to move out of this area if we don't find the Ellie. So with that in mind... Ooh, yes, a turkey tail! I will take that. With that in mind, let's scan the zone. Ooh, there's a bunch of roses down here. There's roses. There's a beautiful, beautiful green bird over there. I saw an int, so maybe that is why we had so many butterflies. These ints are actually creatures of magic and long history with their roots. I thought he was going to attack me for taking the roses for just a second. A little concerned. But they've got a long history of taking good care of the land and plants. So usually we get along pretty well, but sometimes they may disagree with my over-eagerness to collect plants. You just don't want to chop down any trees near them because they might attack you. But usually, as you can see by Tate going up for scoochies, they're pretty docile. Hello, little Bun Bun, you're adorable. So there's wild bunnies here. There's more ints. Here, maybe if we climb up here, we'll be able to get a good view. Ooh, this is a pretty plant. Don't mind if I do. And this is cute. What is this tiny little adorable thing? An alpine thistle? Oh, they're precious. I love them. Ooh, look at these. Oh, these are pretty too. Violets? I could totally plant some of these violets and these alpine thistles up high. Oh, there's a cougar? We've been looking for a mountain cougar. Oh my gosh, this is very exciting. We actually have a whole cougar exhibit ready to go. I got her. All right, I'm sure that it'll be fine to relocate her to our zoo because she will be an ambassador. So we're not gonna feel too bad about that. But we did actually catch a cougar, and we have been looking for one of these beautiful big cats for a long time. I actually have an entire exhibit already prepared. So I did not expect that, but cool. Alright, and I always feel weird when we take them out of the wild, but remember friends, they will become ambassadors at Zoodesia, and they'll have a very, very good life there. Also, I'm pretty sure that all of the pigoos are breathing a sigh of relief. Oh wow, there's a wild bachelor herd of chocobo and a momiji? I haven't seen a momiji in ages. Wow, they're just little wild, like, oh, there it goes. Think of them as like little wild fairies, basically. And then what do we have over here? I see a rubber tree over at the very edges of this spot. There are actually some mushrooms growing in this forest. And there are some absolutely beautiful epitites clinging to the trees over there. Also, these lovely things. All of these little azaleas and everything will be perfect to put over in our lovely Arctic zone. But what I don't happen to see, as the forest begins to give way to this encroaching mushroom forest, which may explain why the people left the area, is an elephant. So I think we're about ready to start traveling on and find a new place to touch down for the night. Alright, Lily Tate. We're gonna actually swap you out with Sunflower in just a second here. In you go. Tate, did you pick your sister up? Alright. I mean, that's one way to travel. In fact, Tate, that makes me too nervous. Give. Where's my give command? Give. Thank you, Tate. I appreciate your dedication, and I appreciate that you don't want to put that grass down. But it makes me way too nervous when you try to carry your sister. Alright, let's put her away. And him away. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and we will get our beautiful chocobo Sunflower back out. Alright, Sunflower, are you ready? I know, right? Okay, so good plant collecting, but we're looking for elephants. And that is not an elephant, it is a gray sheep. I see you, gray sheep. That's a good trick to pull. Oh, and there's some nest. I'm sure the ants won't mind if we fly down and we just carefully peek inside a couple nests. You never know what you might find, after all. A lyrebird egg! Oh, that's so cool. The lyrebirds are really fun because they can actually mimic the sounds of so many other birds. And there's another egg over here, and a few more ints. I wonder if the ints are trying to fight off the mushroom forest. And a magpie egg. Oh, I love being able to explore and see what kind of animals live around here. Let's see, a little patch of oil, which does not... Oh, look at all the birds! Oh my gosh! I haven't seen so many beautiful little birds in forever. That is very exciting. Alright, we're actually going to take a quick nap now that the sun is setting. A quick nap over here. And then I swear we will get a good move on and we will start heading to the north. But I love having my pockets full of plants. That's a good way to wake up for the day. Alright, onward, Sunflower. Holy heckin' Sunflower. There's a sacred tree in the distance. Alright, let's back up a little. And I know that sacred tree. This is the origin area and the sacred tree that if we followed it would actually lead us. Oh, there's several of the little momijis here. Wow. And a poodle. A poodle who thinks he's a sheep because he's living with this little flock of sheep. So I bet these momijis actually are the little forest spirits helping the ants out inside this mushroom forest. Interesting. And here is an ancient origins. Wow. Oh, wow. So these origin forests represent some of the earliest forests that have ever graced any of the Minecraftian realms. And it has an ostrich inside of it. I want that ostrich. Sunflower, speak to your cousin. Oh my gosh. Okay, come here, ostrich. If you don't mind. Oh, that's so cool. She was just hanging out here by herself. I'm sure she'll be happier if we take her to the safari zone. That is quite thrilling. Now we have an ostrich and we have got a cougar. So we're finding other creatures on this expedition. But I need 3 more elephants at least. So I need to remember to watch my nets and make sure we catch at least 3 more elephants on this little expedition. And when we go home, it's going to be really fun to see how Project Ark is carrying along, and if we're going to be able to make a portal to another realm full of water, so that Dr. Nami will be able to spend the summer working on a whole bunch of the really cool new sea creatures that rumors have it other realms have. Also, Sunflower, 1 second, I just really have to figure out what these adorable little things are. Foam flowers! Oh, and you can make hanging plants out of them. I've never even heard of them. And what's that? Oh, it's one of the really old trees. It's a male ostrich! That's all I need to know. Come back, sir. Come back. I have your mate. All right, we've got him. A male and female ostrich, possibly the alpha male and female of the area. That's going to be a wonderful addition to our safari zone. But now I really need to wait until we have, like, elephants. So I really have gotten every other spare creature except for elephants. Oh, the broadleaf meadow sweets, yes. And I've got a whole bunch of extra plants. So back to focusing on Ellie's as soon as I get that green flower. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yay, the gladiolus. All right, let's see if we actually have room in Sunflower's backpack to help me carry all... Ooh, bellflowers. To help me carry all of these pretty things. And while we're at it, we'll get Sunflower some food. Because these are actually Geishel greens. And these are what Sunflower eats. So we can go ahead and collect a few of them up for her. Heck, and we might do a little spot of gardening when we get home. What's this one? A rose campion? I don't even know if I've heard of that one before. Okay, I'm very happy now. We've got quite a few lovely little flowers. I might have to show some of these to my gardeners and see if we're able to actually find a way. Oh, more gladiolus. Oh, a columbine! One of my favorites. But I'm gonna have to show these to my gardeners and see if we can find a way to possibly get the seeds from them. Another appetite. And if we get the seeds from them, we'll be able to grow them without having to collect them from the wilds. Oh, climbing cactuses. That must be like the Queen of the Night, which is actually a cactus that is... Thank you, Sunflower. Oh, you have plenty of room for plants in here, Sunflower. But the Queen of the Night is a cactus that is also like a weed that is very poisonous. Sunflower, you have so much room for plants. That makes me so happy. But it's very poisonous, very difficult to work with, and it spreads very quickly up trees. Kind of like the climbing cactus does. Alright, there's no other animals here, but there is... Oh my gosh! What? This is amazing, Sunflower! Oh, okay, the tree actually finished. My view was a little off. There's a lion! There's a lion in this jungle! Oh, that's so cool! And there's a new sacred tree, like, sentinel area. I love the sacred trees. We've been over here before. We're actually pretty close, if memory serves, from the map that I lost. We're actually pretty darn close to the Red Wolf Research Center. So we have a Red Wolf Research Center and a national park that's actually right over yonder. So you know what? Let's see if we can fly over there. I'll have to remember that there is a lion clearly feasting. Oh, and a lioness feasting right over here on these deer. Ooh! Ooh, Sunflower, there's an ancient artifact chamber. Alright, this is always a little dangerous, Sunflower. And apparently it's always a little dangerous, and we landed immediately on a trap to shoot arrows at us, Sunflower. But I think if we land right in here... Okay, that's an illusion, Sunflower. Ouch. Hang in there, Sunflower. I got it! Haha! So Sunflower and I actually just stole an archaeology sniping wand of mining, which is an effective pickaxe. It has archaeology 3, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. I found an archaeology wand. I just found a golden archaeology wand that we can use to dig up a whole bunch of really cool bones. That's amazing. That's so amazing. This is why I love our world. You never know what ancient artifacts you're going to find, and I think that my researchers are going to have a great chance to research this. So Unbreaking 3 slows down all mobs when dropped. It basically is a pickaxe. It shoots exploding arrows when used. It shoots fire bombs. It is a pickaxe that you can use to break open fossil pieces in order to find bits of archaeology history. That's amazing! The archaeology sniping gold wand of mining. I might need to give it a different name. That is just so cool. And we stole it from a abandoned ruin that had a whole bunch of fake traps like disappearing floors and a bunch of arrows. That's really cool. All right, well, I'm just going to tuck that carefully away. And we're going to carry on. Heading back to the Redwood Forest. If I remember correctly, it lies past this jungle somewhere over yonder. But I may not remember correctly, Sunflower. We may be a little lost. A little lost, a little far from home. There is a freaking cheetah. Are you kidding me? And something on fire. Not good there. But there's a cheetah? Do I have room for a cheetah? I have room for a cheetah. We have so many new animals that we're going to need to find homes for. This is fantastic. This is really fantastic. All right, cheetah. I need you to come with me, please. Got it. This is just too amazing. We only have like one other animal that we can catch with the safari nets, the extra safari nets. But I absolutely need to have that cheetah, because think about how cool that would be, Sunflower. We'll be able to give that cheetah a home in our safari area, which is what we're after. All right. There's another one! 2 cheetah equals more cheetah! All right, in you go, friend. Okay, now I literally have 1 spot left to be able to put any new creatures. I bet those deer are super relieved we removed the cheetah. But now we have cheetah, we have got a cougar, we have got a male and female ostrich for our safari area, and I literally can only catch elephants now. Yes. In fact, not only can I only catch elephants, I can't put Sunflower back in her net. That might create a bit of a problem, Sunflower. But this is an amazing expedition. We've found so many things already, and I could have sworn, if I remembered correctly, that somewhere close by... Wow, look at that waterfall! That is one of the most beautiful waterfalls I've ever seen. Look at the way it splits down across the mountain like this. This looks suspiciously familiar, this ridge. I know where we are. I know where we are. Here's Tata's temple. Tata's ancient temple is right over here, and that means that right around here, we're gonna actually be able to end the night, Sunflower, my dear, at the campsite. All right, you guys, we found it again. Huzzah! Huzzah! And just in time, because actually the night is setting. Let's get Lily and Tate out, because we've actually found one of our ancient campsites. I say ancient, but it's just like a year old. All right, there you go, Tate. But man, how exciting is this? Now we're at the Redwood Forest that was planted by all of our patrons a while ago. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so happy to be back here. This is one of the most beautiful places in all of Zudesia, and I love being here. This, my friends, is our Redwood Research Forest, and this is the perfect place to rest for the night, maybe get some extra materials, leave behind a whole bunch of our plants because they will definitely be used over here, and then continue to head off on our expedition searching for more elephants. Oh, this is perfect. All right. While the birds are singing themselves to sleep, I'm gonna go ahead and curl up, and Lily and Tate even have their beds over here. I even have butterflies and magnifying glasses and who knows what else here. Oh, it is so wonderful to have these little research outposts set up everywhere. I still have plans and dreams written down here for the Redwood National Forest. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is amazing. But alright, we're gonna explore the camp when I wake up, and hopefully I won't stay up till 3 a.m. today reading more books, because even though that's amazing to do, I'm getting a little old for that. And when we come back, we will explore the Red Wolf Research Center, remember what we have here and how we need to release our red wolves here, and then continue on, because by heck, we are gonna find those elephants before we go back. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for all of our grand adventures and the really, really, really cool new wand I found. That is going to be so much fun to try to use. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!